Hey guys, Ryan here from AnxietyHut.com, and we're going to go over some relaxation techniques that will help you ease your anxiety and overall lower your stress levels. It's a huge problem, stress and anxiety, and I've had this problem when I was younger and all throughout school. And some of these techniques I've used and have helped decrease my overall anxiety. So it's so important to learn how to relax in order to actually overcome anxiety, and we're going to get into some of these techniques right now. So these techniques do work. They will help you ease your anxiety. They've worked for many others. They're not just some random things that they haven't been used before. These do work, and I mean, the body is not a textbook, so not all of these techniques may work for you, but what works for you may not work for me and vice versa. So, try a few, and if they work and they help decrease your anxiety levels, that's great. So I'm not going to get into the details of how each of these techniques work and why, because I know you want to see results, which is why I'm going to keep this as short as possible. Here are all the things we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about deep breathing, which I'm going to show you is a simple technique that can have an almost immediate effect. We're going to talk about progressive muscle relaxation. And again, this is another simple thing that you can do to make you feel less tense. We're going to talk about meditation. You've probably heard of that before. It works extremely well for anxiety. And we're going to go over cognitive behavior therapy, which is actually said to be one of the most effective options to treating anxiety. And another thing is we're going to watch for breath holding, a technique we're going to go over that many of us hold our breath, and it's something that we have to learn to watch out for. So we're going to go over that. So first things first, deep breathing. This is a technique that I was told to do when I visited an anxiety specialist, and you want it to be controlled breathing. This will have a calming effect on your body. So how do you do this? Well, to do this, you have to inhale by taking a deep breath and then feeling your stomach go out. Then exhale, feeling your stomach go in. And then you pause for a second to give your diaphragm a rest. So you focus solely on breathing. So basically, you're going to be breathing with your stomach most of the time. So let's do that right now. So take a deep breath, pushing your stomach outward, and then exhale, feeling your stomach go in, pausing for a second, and then repeating that. So you want to just focus solely on your breathing here. Alright, the next thing is progressive muscle relaxation. And now this technique is all about tensing and then relaxing your muscles. So how do you do it? Well, we're going to try this with our fist. What you're going to do with your fist is you're going to squeeze your fist really tight, and then you're going to let go of all that pressure. You can do this with the rest of your body, and basically will help loosen tense muscles and relax them. And I mean, this should only take you about 10 minutes or less to do. So try that with your fist, and try that with your feet and whatnot. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, the next one is meditation. And meditation is a technique about getting to a deeper state of relaxation. Meditation can actually help keep your anxiety control, and it's great because you can decide to do it as long or as short as you'd like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to some resources below that will show you how to meditate in the different ways and whatnot. And I'm going to also link to some books that you can check out if you're interested. Okay, so the next one is a technique called cognitive behavior therapy. And this basically targets your mind and body, and it's about identifying your negative thoughts associated with anxiety, and then challenging those, and then replacing negative thoughts with actual realistic thoughts. Now this research shows that this therapy is usually the most effective option to treating anxiety disorders. It's mainly a talking therapy, so you normally have to go to a psychologist. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to some resources that will tell you more about it, some books and whatnot. And basically, I recommend that you find a psychologist in your area to help you with this, whether it's an anxiety specialist or whatnot. I personally have gone to anxiety specialists. And again, research shows that this therapy is usually the most effective. I know personally I found it quite effective. Okay, the next technique is watching out for breath holding. And basically, when many of us are anxious, we hold our breath. Now, I want you to try to become aware when you are holding your breath. And basically, when you do notice that you are holding your breath, you should do that deep breathing technique that we mentioned. So repeat that breathing technique by inhaling, pushing your stomach out, and then exhaling, bringing your stomach in, and then pausing for a second and repeating. All right, so a summary of what we talked about. We talked about deep breathing, so breathe through your stomach and really focus on your breathing. We talked about progressive muscle relaxation, which is about tensing muscles and then relaxing them. We talked about meditation, which is about helping you get to a deeper state of relaxation. And again, there is more information about that below. We talked about cognitive behavior therapy, which is a very effective therapy. And again, it's about taking negative thoughts and turning them into realistic ones. And then we talked about watching out for breath holding, which sometimes we all do. We all do from time to time. And remember, when you do notice you're holding your breath, do that deep breathing technique. So that was relaxation techniques for anxiety. There are many other techniques to ease your anxiety, which we will actually talk about on AnxietyHut.com and upcoming videos. So now work on what you have learned. Try the deep breathing technique and progressive muscle relaxation technique right now. All right, now you have that information. Go check out AnxietyHut.com for some more great techniques and helpful tips that will help you get rid of your anxiety. Thanks, guys.